Every time you pull into a gas station, you're faced with the same question. Should you fill up with gasoline or ethanol? For years, many drivers have relied on the famous 70% rule, which says ethanol is only worth buying if its price is less than 70% of gasoline's price. But today, that rule is no longer entirely accurate. The reason is simple. Gasoline has changed. In Brazil, regular gasoline is no longer pure gasoline. It now contains 30% anhydrous ethanol, creating what's known as E30 gasoline. This higher ethanol content changes the fuel's energy density, combustion characteristics, and overall performance, making the old 70% rule outdated. To understand why, we need to look at energy content, also called the heating value of a fuel. Pure gasoline contains significantly more energy than ethanol, which means a vehicle usually travels farther on 1 liter of gasoline. Hydrated ethanol, the fuel sold separately at gas stations, produces less energy during combustion, so engines generally consume more of it to travel the same distance. However, energy content isn't the whole story. Ethanol has one major advantage: its extremely high octane rating. Octane measures a fuel's resistance to engine knocking, allowing modern engines to run with higher compression ratios and more advanced ignition timing. As a result, turbocharged and direct injection engines can often extract more efficiency and performance from ethanol-rich fuels than older engines. Because gasoline already contains 30% ethanol, the economic break-even point has shifted. Instead of the traditional 70% rule, experts now estimate that ethanol remains competitive when its price is roughly 72% to 75% of gasoline's price. The exact number depends on your vehicle, driving style, and engine technology. The best way to determine which fuel is cheaper is by measuring your own fuel economy. Fill your tank, reset the trip odometer, drive normally, refill the tank, and calculate your actual miles or kilometers per gallon or liter with each fuel. Then divide the fuel price by your vehicle's fuel economy to determine the true cost per mile. For example, if gasoline costs $1.20 per liter and your car averages 12 kilometers per liter, your driving cost is about 10 cents per kilometer. If ethanol costs 85 cents per liter and your car averages 9 kilometers per liter, your cost falls to roughly $0.094 per kilometer, making ethanol the more economical option despite its lower energy content. Modern automotive technology has changed the equation. Electronic fuel injection systems continuously adjust ignition timing, air-fuel ratios, and combustion parameters to optimize efficiency based on the fuel being used. That means two vehicles can produce completely different results using the same fuel. So, which fuel is actually better? The answer depends on fuel prices, engine design, and your vehicle's real-world fuel economy. Instead of relying on an outdated rule, today's smartest drivers use real consumption data to make the decision. As fuel technology continues to evolve, understanding how your engine works is the key to saving money and getting the best performance every time you fill up.